My name's Ed Merriman, and for going on 15 years, I've proudly been serving Maryland residents with their mortgages and home financing needs. I've been putting out a series of videos that helps inform and educate you about terms used in the mortgage industry and how to get the best interest rates possible on your mortgage, whether it be a new home purchase or refinancing a mortgage. I took a break over Valentine's Day, and we discussed the various legal relationships we can have with our properties through title vesting. If you missed it, go back and take a look. It is a good thing not to assume here, but to have your title work done in the best way that fits your needs at this time. Things change. This week we're going to wrap up our discussion on credit history and its accompanying FICO score. This is going to be a summary of what we've covered over the previous weeks. There are three major components that are used to make up your credit history. Let's start with the first and largest one. Number one is your credit or your trade lines. Investopedia defines a trade line as a record of activity for any type of credit extended to a borrower. This record of activity is reported to the three major credit reporting bureaus, which are Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. These bureaus keep track of whether you make payments to your creditors in a timely manner based off the creditor's information that they report. A side note here, it is important to go over your credit report with a professional like myself and check it for errors. 1 in 5 reports have errors that negatively impact your score. To qualify for the best interest rate in regards to a mortgage, the credit underwriter is going to want to see at least 3 trade lines with a 2-year history or longer to establish your mortgage eligibility. The second component is your credit utilization ratio. This is defined as how much of the credit that you have available to you that you are using at any given time. This has the second biggest impact on your credit score, comprising up to 30% of what your FICO rating is. For the absolute best rating, you want to use your use of credit to be less than 10% of what you have available to you. If you are using over 30% of your available credit, it will have a negative impact on your FICO score. This area is also the place that you can focus on bringing your credit scores up most quickly. If you have a credit line that is close to the limit, pay it down. It'll give your FICO score a huge boost. The third component we're going to go over, and the last major factor of your credit history, is time. Your payment history and your credit utilization are both factored against time. The longer a history you have, the better the picture of your credit worthiness. That is why it's important to be disciplined in your monthly bill payments. Make your bills on time and how you use your available credit. Attempt to maintain a low usage of your available credit. Discipline in these areas pays off in a higher credit score and lower interest rates in all areas where you seek to establish credit, from auto loans to home mortgages. Remember, there is a large gap between just qualifying for a loan and getting the best interest rate. To get the best offering, you need to be prepared before you apply for your home loan. The difference can run into hundreds of thousands of dollars in interest over the course of a standard 30-year mortgage. So that wraps it up for credit history and FICO score. A few quick takeaways. Number one, for the best mortgage rate, you will want your credit score to be at a 740 or higher. Number two, for the best mortgage interest rate, you'll want your credit history to be at least 2 years long and to have 3 trade lines established. Number three, you want to keep your credit line usage at 30% or lower, with less than 10% usage for the best FICO score. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you are considering a mortgage, now is a great time. Interest rates are low, low, low. It is important to make sure that you're ready ahead of time before you go house hunting, so that you, if you need to make some corrections or adjustments, you have time to do so. I am here to help you. Whether you're looking for a new mortgage or you're considering refinancing an existing mortgage, please contact me. My contact information is on the screen. Until next week, this is Ed Merriman, your Maryland mortgage man, wishing you the best. See you soon. Bye-bye.